Welcome to Clarity.
Alright, so we've got DNA Center installed, and these are the order of operations that I usually like to get everything started up on. So the very first thing that we need to do is build our site hierarchy. If anyone is a Prime user, you're going to be very familiar with getting a hierarchy built out. And all the site hierarchy is a logical grouping of locations. So I like to start with an area. It can be a city, a county, really whatever works best for you and your logical organization. So this doesn't have a huge impact. A lot of this is just user driven, whatever works best for your workflow. So in this particular case, I'm going to go ahead and build this as if I was still a customer at Pasco County. And then you can see under global, I've created Pasco County. And then from here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add a building. So for the buildings, it likes to use addresses. And the cool part is that once you start putting in the address, DNA Center will kind of do a search, autofill for it. You'll get your longitude and your latitude. You can even zoom in on the map and see the building exactly where it's at. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to add that. And then you can see it's already starting to get nested. Into here, and then we'll go ahead and we will add a floor. And again, this can be called whatever you want. The floors are nice. Because here, if you have them, and I strongly recommend that you do get them at some point, you can add the floor plan to your site hierarchy. And then this will help a lot with AP placement. I don't have any APs in this example. In future videos, I'll show a little bit more about that. But having the floor plans early is best, so that way as you're building this stuff out fresh, you can just load them in, and then you can circle back later and kind of get the walls drawn in on them and get the APs placed. But it's a little time consuming on the front end, but it'll be worth it on the back end. And just for the sake of having a little more options, I'm going to add a second building. This will be the East Pasco Government Center. Once again, we can start putting in the street address, and it'll kind of grab the rest of it for us. And then from there, you can see how it automatically maps it. And for East Pasco Government Center, we're going to go ahead and we're also going to add a first floor. All right, and that's all there is to it, to building your site hierarchy. So whatever makes the most sense for you, you're going to go ahead, you're going to add your areas, then your buildings, then your floors. Once we get over to the network design section, it may start making a little more sense on how you want to get everything grouped together.